My proudest accomplishment, I think, would be this building we're sitting in, the Port Exchange building. This was a chance for Ron and I to learn how developers actually put a project together.
So my most memorable project was one that I worked on as a young engineer. It was Milford Central Academy. And the highlight for that was we got to design the baseball field, the football field, the softball field, the soccer field, and I got to work directly with the coaches of the school and kind of tailor the designs to what they were looking for specifically.
There's been a lot of memorable projects and a lot of exciting projects over the number of years that I have been here. But I would say one of the most memorable projects is Boy Scouts of America camp that we designed, and that's because the project was unique. There's no template for a project like that. It was one of a kind.
And I think the other thing that I'm proud of is just the projects we've done and the impact they've had, and that some of them have been recognized by our peers for their being excellent work. So that's another thing that makes me very proud.
It's also fun to show your vision for something that others may not perceive. But that's been something I've enjoyed, especially here in downtown Salisbury for quite a few years.
Without question, my most interesting and most unique project is Dover International Speedway, which is in Dover, Delaware. We designed that facility to maximize at 160,000 people in a stadium looking down at a monster mile.
My favorite project is the Arlington County 911 building. Everybody recalls, who's old enough, the plane that goes in the Pentagon in 9/11, right? That set off a real issue with them. We were fortunate enough to win the job to redesign their emergency operations center after that situation.
I think the biggest lesson I've learned is to be responsive at all times and to be a good listener, to really understand what your client's goals are and figure out how we can work together to achieve those goals.
Kind of left college and got into the real world and got to see a drawing transform into construction. So I think that was a proud moment for me to see it actually come to fruition.
We decided long ago that we would share everything to the fullest extent. We encouraged people to buy into the firm, to become owners. So we think the future's bright for them to continue to grow and expand.
It's been a delightful 40-year run, and I hope that the firm will continue to have a great experience with another 40 years.